reading for December 1st. This year went so fast. It was the longest of years, right? Hi, Oscar. All right, so we're using a different deck today, and it's been speaking to me. So the last reading was 20 minutes. So let's get started so I don't babble too much. Can you hear me okay? All right, here we go for Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you. 10 of Wands. So there's a lot of this energy going on. Taurus. I don't think I shuffled these enough. Hold, please. I had these all separated out for my class. So all of the major cards are stuck together. Hold on. It didn't feel quite right. All right. Much better. Uh-oh. Ace of Wands. First thing that comes up. New beginnings. So we are at the precipice of quite a bit of things turning. 3 of Wands. What is it you're watching for? This one came up for Aries as well. What is it you're watching for? We've got the Queen of Cups. Emotions. 5 of Wands. Did you have an argument with someone? The 5 of Wands is our card for conflict. So is there some conflict that's going on around you? We've got the Ace of Wands for new beginnings. You're watching very closely some individual, some situation, or an environment. And it's like, I've really got to pay attention to this. I've got to pay attention to what's going on. If I don't know. So, and if you look here at the 9 of Wands too, this guy's like looking, he's inspecting things. Like, how are things going? Working too hard. So 9 of Swords, the Tower card, the 8 of Swords. So you're feeling kind of like on the spot. And you're having a really hard time maintaining your balance. So what we have here is the 5 of Pentacles, which is falling on hard times, right? And I don't mean lack of faith, but like she's in front of the church. So that's usually what we equate things with being of charity. And she's feeling like, I'm having a really rough time right now. We've got the Tower card, the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. Overwhelmed, like the Tower card, feeling as if things are shaken. You've got the 8 of Swords where you can't sleep at night because you're worried about everything that's going on so much and feeling this pressure. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, falling on hard times. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're in this moment right now, but it means that your mindset is like things could fall apart at any minute. Very undecided on what direction you want to take with the 2 of Pentacles. There's options for you. And so just because of all these obstacles, so the 8 of Swords is feeling as if you have no way out because she's got the blinders on. And then the 9 of Swords is our insomnia. That's our linear thinking where we're so, hi Angela, where we're so stuck on these subjects that we can't get them out of our brain and we can't find the end of the solution. Interesting thing for you is I'm seeing the 9. 9s are a big number for you right now. So what is it that you are emotional about right now? Because I do see hi Brenda, because I am seeing a lot of cards for overwhelm and emotion. So just because we have cards that indicate emotion, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are emotional. We've got King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Both talk to us about our emotions, how we're handling them, whether we're doing it with any EQ or not, or whether we're doing it and falling apart. I'm curious as to what Taurus is watching and why you're feeling so overwhelmed. The key here for you is there's a lot of things for you where you feel like you're starting over and you're absolutely resistant to it. You have both the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So you've got decisions to make and you're feeling like I've done this before, but I'm not making smart moves. I'm feeling like I'm messing this up. And then the other one is the Knight of Pentacles, where financially you're starting over with money. And so here you are with the 9 of Swords, worry, worry, worry. I can't see my way out. Now, the thing about this card right here, not seeing your way out, is all you have to do is take the blinder off and you can see clearly. She's not really trapped. She just thinks she is. She's not tied. She just has her hands underneath her skirt. She feels trapped. So that's a lot of this energy right now. You may not be, but these are these emotions that are trapping you. These emotions that have you kind of boxed in a little bit. You're waffling between EQ and losing your shit, because we have the Page of Cups, which is impulsive. But we also have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, which is a match set. So that's balance. The Temperance card tells us that you will find your equilibrium and quickly. The Temperance card is all about balance. It's about, you know, sitting in between the two and finding that right balance. I know I just saw it. Where did it go? Temperance, right? 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Meditate. If you're feeling wonky, you got to ask yourself if you're, so the first thing that happens when we start to feel like we're going to lose our shit is, you know, this and this and this and this. The first question that I, as a coach, want to ask you is, when the last time you said no? And when was the last time you gave yourself a gift of peace? When is the last time you took a break? When is the last time you even noticed whether your needs were met? Because temperance is all about balance. You do have the Two of Pentacles, which you're uncertain in which direction to go. There's a lot of uncertainty with you right now, Taurus. I don't know is the question. Pick a path. Indecision is a decision. Just picking a path and running with it. Because if you don't pick one, one will be chosen for you. You'll be stuck with that outcome. Let's pull some cards for you from my Mystic Dreamer. And while I shuffle, Friday afternoon at Earth's Treasures near Dixie Rock, I will be doing live in-person readings. So if you want to come in and do a walk-in, I'll be there all day Friday.com. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, we can do one via Zoom or in person at Breathe. Let me know. KarmaOnDeck.com. Plenty of classes, spiritual mentorship, meditation classes coming along nicely. Reach out. My schedule is missing emotions. 8 of Cups. First thing that comes up is wanting to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve you. This is a desperate feeling we sometimes get. If we want to walk away and we can't, it starts to make us feel. Again, the 3 of Wands, watching and waiting. So this is an obsessive watching and waiting. But all I have to see, you have Temperance again too. So here's the thing for you, Taurus. I'm getting a lot of indicators that you are super, super amped, maybe even cabin fever, feeling super amped for things about to come into harvest. You got one thing in each hand here, so you're not questioning. Is it gives us that sense of urgency. And what I mean by that is, if you were a magician on stage, the curtain's about to go up. It is go time. Urgency behind everything. You have both the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and they talk to us about having new beginnings, or there's a precipice or a corner that you're about to turn. These are our trump cards. They tell us that things are going to change for you in a major way. You also have the King of Swords and the Emperor. Like I said, that's all about personal leadership. Are you partying at all, Taurus? I've got the threat and ask for help. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, which indicates support. I touched on words like frustration and change. You have a multitude of really great cards. You've got the Temperance card, which is balance. You've got the 3 of Cups, swing at. Things seem to be perfect alignment. Look here at the 7 of Pentacles, which is harvest. Things are in alignment. So just wait for that. It is this week. I would ask you a thing. So if you found this at value, and if you felt this was inspiring to you or someone else could be of benefit, I would ask you to share it, because I won't pay for advertising, because I want to see a nice, loving, organic growth. I want a personal situation. And let's take a look and see. Omen. Omens. We expect them to present themselves, but what's true is we have to ask for them. I'm about to buy this house. Let me know if it's a good fit. Or you already know what certain things mean to you, to yourself. So asking for those signs, putting it to the test so you can see whether you're in alignment. Look for those omens, but don't get too caught up in, hey, I found a feather, that must mean the world is whatever. So it's telling you to look for the subtle omens. And what that means really is pay attention to how the universe speaks to you. Pay attention to how fully you are supported rather than that you are alone. We have so much more support than you could ever imagine. All right, that's enough for one day. I've done a whole lot, and I am going to continue to do some other